what if the phone you're holding right now could be part of a massive global network? Today, we're diving into Nodle, a project that wants to do exactly that.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. Your phone is always on, always with you, always connected. What if that constant presence could be harnessed for something way bigger?
And yep, that's the core idea behind Nodle. It's all about turning millions of smartphones, just like yours, into little nodes for a decentralized network. And the kicker? They want to reward you for it. But is this the infrastructure of the future, or is it just another crypto pipe dream? Let's get into it. Okay, first things first. Let's unpack this big idea. What does it really mean to build a network right out of our pockets?
Well, the concept is pretty radical, but it's also kind of simple when you break it down. Instead of building all those crazy expensive cell towers or giant centralized servers, Nodle's vision is to just use the devices we all already have. We're talking about a network that's built from the ground up, literally by the people who use it.
I mean, look at the difference here. It's pretty much night and day. On one side, you've got the old way of doing things, super expensive, centralized, and all controlled by a handful of giant corporations. And on the other, you've got Nodle's approach, which leverages the phones we already own to create this massive distributed network using what's already out there.
So the big idea sounds cool, right? But how does it actually work? Let's break down how this vision goes from a cool concept to a real, functional network.
So for you, the user, the process is incredibly simple. You just download the app, you give it permission to use your Bluetooth and location, and that's it. Seriously. Your phone then becomes a node in the network, and it just passively listens for little Bluetooth signals from nearby smart devices. You know, the Internet of Things stuff. And for doing that tiny bit of background work, you get rewarded with their crypto token, which is called $NODL.
And this is where it all starts to click. This isn't just about some abstract data. Think about this. A logistics company puts a little Bluetooth tracker on a package, and then it gets lost. Instead of some expensive system, the moment a person with the Nodle app just walks past that package, their phone picks up the signal and securely reports where it is. No extra infrastructure needed, it's just powered by the crowd.
Now, it's super important to understand that Nodle isn't just out there on its own. It's actually part of a much bigger and pretty exciting trend that's happening in the tech world. So let's zoom out for a second and see where this all fits.
And that trend is called DePIN. It stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. And look, all that really means is using crypto tokens as an incentive to get whole communities of people to build and run real-world stuff. Things like wireless networks, energy grids, or even maps.
And Nodle is just one piece of this growing ecosystem. You've probably heard of other projects like Helium, which is all about building decentralized Wi-Fi, or HiveMapper, which is basically creating a community-built version of Google Maps. Nodle's special sauce, its little corner of this universe, is focusing entirely on IoT connectivity that's powered by all of our smartphones.
Okay, but let's be real. With any idea this big, the potential rewards come with some major risks. So now we've got to look at the other side of the coin and talk about the huge challenges Nodle is up against.
And man, these are some serious hurdles. The whole system, the whole incentive to participate depends on the NODL token actually being worth something. And that value is constantly under pressure because new tokens are always being created as rewards. Then you've got some fierce competition. But honestly, the biggest challenge of all might be getting actual businesses to pay for this data. If they don't, there's no real economy here. And of course, if people just stop using the app, well, the network just disappears.
And to really hammer home that inflation risk, just look at this number. There are about $6.3 billion Nodle tokens out there right now. That is a massive supply that needs to be met with an equally massive amount of demand for the economics to ever really work.
So when you put it all together, you're really looking at two totally different paths for Nodle. The dream scenario, the whole DePIN space explodes, big companies start paying Nodle for its tracking services, and it becomes this essential utility for the global IoT network. But the bear scenario is that nobody really uses it, competitors take over the market, and the token never finds real demand, causing the whole thing to just fizzle out. So at the end of the day, what is Nodle? It's not just another crypto coin. It's a huge, ambitious experiment. It's a bet that we can collectively turn the billions of smartphones we all carry around into one single, powerful, and useful global machine.
But here's the thing, and it's true for so many of these big ideas, especially in the crypto world. A brilliant idea is just the ticket to the game. It's not enough to win. The only thing that really truly matters is adoption. Real people and real businesses actually have to use it.
And that really brings the question back to you. Is this trade-off worth it?
Would you let your phone be a part of something like this for a few crypto rewards? Or are you giving up way too much privacy for a price that's just too high? That's the question at the very heart of Nodle's future.